Alrighty, I'm here with Gregroth, going in the 5th round. You were one of the later guys, and I think a lot of people were expecting you to go a little bit earlier. How does that feel for you in terms of draft standing? Does that leave you with anything to prove? What are you looking at going forward here with this draft position?
It's a little bit of both. I feel like I was probably one of the better defensive centers in the league. I know this league is heavy on defense. Having said that, I get to run it back to Rampage, which is lovely. So we're hoping to go out there, get some W's.
Absolutely. That's always the goal. And you bring up a good point, and something that I want to kind of bring up here is running it back with Rampage. Obviously, a really well-established team, a really well-run team. Is there anything that you're looking to improve on in your second year, like with the team? Is it something that you're going to be even more excited to do?
Hopefully just keep it strong. I didn't join them until halfway into the season when they were already established. That was kind of just, I don't know, it was slowed down. So nothing really looking forward to, just looking at getting back to where we were.
Absolutely. And where you were is a good point. Especially seeing now that you've known the team for a little bit, is there anything that you feel you do really well to complement the team? Is there anything you feel like you've worked on in the offseason that's going to surprise the league here this year?
Well, the wingers we have, it's pretty easy setting them up. That's why I got to be so defensive. I would sit back, kind of be that third D-man, let everybody else take care of the work. As far as the off-season goes, I'm looking to actually try some games at defense, see if I can't have a more offensive talent up there so we can really just blow teams out.
Absolutely. And that's always the goal, of course, win and win big. It's something that we've seen a lot from that team for a long time. Do you think the versatility is something that a lot of guys don't really consider? Like, do you think that's part of your game that's really important for you?
I do. I know being tasked with covering one of the top scorers of the other team is always a tough task, but it's someone that I enjoy. So if I get a chance to specifically cover somebody and hold them to, 0 or NHL, holding them into a point's pretty good.
Is there anyone now before the season even starts you want to call out, let the whole league, let the world know you're holding them to 0 when the game time comes?
Anybody picked ahead of me.
There you go. You heard it here first. A couple more questions just before we do let you go. I just wanted you, tell us a little bit about your play style. Is there anything that you specifically think you excel at? Obviously, like you said, being more defensive forward. Anything you want to expand on that?
Yeah, two-way center. So I love being on both sides, but really just dishing it to anybody. I feel like I can make a lot of tight passes or a lot of impressive passes that don't typically go through. So I think that's probably the two big key aspects of my game there.
That's good to know. We've seen a fair bit of the draft develop already. Any of these other teams really looking particularly deadly? Anyone scare you yet?
Nobody scares me yet. They're all looking pretty good. It's tough to say without a full roster there. You get the first overall pick, picking who you think is the best in the league. That's always a little tough to see, but until the full rosters are out, I'm going to say we're on even playing field.
A lot of talent in the league, for sure. And I suppose now that you're kind of getting into the full season, your first full season, is there anything you'd like to tell anyone about, like, the community aspect of it, just really being full-on teammates, the locker room aspect that you get with these guys in this league?
So behind the scenes with Rampage last year was the Discord was absolutely fun to be in. But even other than that, the full Discord, the Wicca Discord, other than the occasional annoyance on the Chirp channel, which now has moved, everybody has been absolutely great. It's been a real camaraderie type deal. You never really see any arguing, which means a lot to me.
Yep. Yeah, you can't expect that online all the time, so it's nice to have a really good place where you get good guys getting along, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty, I think that's it that I've got for you. Is there anything that you want to say to the league, to the other teams, to any of the other players before we let you go here?
Just hope we have another good season, hope everybody gets along and go Rampage.